Good morning and welcome to Fort Seller Elementary School. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Today is Tuesday, February 26th, 2019. It is day 2. Now, it is also Read Across America week. Yesterday we got to wear our favorite colors. Today, however, we are celebrating the legendary book Green Eggs and Ham. So hopefully you are wearing the color green. That makes sense. Now for tomorrow, we are going to honor the book Wacky Wednesday. So wear your crazy socks and your crazy footwear. Again, go home, find your craziest socks and your craziest footwear, and wear those to school tomorrow, because we are celebrating Wacky Wednesday. Again, today is Green Eggs and Ham Day. Hopefully you are wearing the color green. Now, don't forget, we are focusing on the character trait of tolerance this month. Think about what it looks like, what does it mean to you, what does it look like in different parts of your life, and most importantly, as you know, I like to ask, what does it look like when nobody else is looking? That's a really important question, and let's be honest, when nobody else is looking, the ultimate judge is yourself. And I know that you know how to judge what tolerance looks like, most importantly. Okay? And then it's ultimately up to you to do it. Now, speaking of doing nice things, don't forget that we are all participating in the Friendly February Kindness Challenge. The Kindness Challenge yesterday was to make a positive comment to as many people as possible. Okay, to make a positive comment to as many people as possible. Yesterday, I had the honor and the privilege of hanging out in Mr. Gantz's class as a first grade student. So you might have seen me walking in line, having lunch with Mr. Gantz's kids, participating in ELA and math class. I even got to go over to music class. And throughout the whole day, I noticed a lot of really, really neat things. But one thing that really struck me is the fact that it truly is true that our kids throughout the school are really kind, and I really enjoyed seeing the positive comments that the first graders are making to each other. I even got to see some kindness as I looked out the door into the hallway among other students. So it was really great to be a student, and if I was a new student, like if I was a real new student, I would count myself as very lucky knowing that I have the chance to make some really kind and compassionate friends here at Fort Seller. So keep that up. Now, speaking of expectations here at the school, don't forget we have 3, and only 3. Number 1, be respectful. Number 2, show that you are responsible. And number 3, show that you are ready to learn. Now, the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge is still in effect. I have to apologize again. I need to get better at this before I leave. I did not get an update on where the new standings are. So let me read the old standings, and if we have any updates, I will make sure to update the entire school tomorrow. Miss Moore and Miss Gruber's class are tied in the first place position. Miss Yeiser and Miss Frederick's classes are tied in the second grade position, and Miss Eshelman, you and your class are still in the third place position. So keep it up, keep up the good work. For those of you guys who are wondering, will we have a chance to win? Well, you have a chance. You never know. It could be your class that ultimately pulls it off at the very end of this latest round of the B-Bucks Cafeteria Challenge. Now, at this moment, will you please just take a seat, stand, you may lay down, and join me in the Mindful Minute. The most important part of the Mindful Minute is if you're nervous, if you're excited, it doesn't really matter what feelings are going on. It is okay to just stop and just be aware of the wonders of your present moment right now. So let's participate. I invite you to close your eyes if you wish. If you wish not to close your eyes, you may simply lower your gaze and look at a spot on the floor. Soften your gaze. And at a given point, your body will urge you to begin breathing. So go ahead and take that first fresh, full breath in through your nose. And now through your mouth. Go ahead and do that one more time. In through your nose and out through your mouth. I appreciate those of you guys who are really being intentional about your breathing. Not allowing yourself to be too fast. Allow yourself to really fully enjoy what it really feels like to breathe in. Go ahead, breathe in. And breathe out. And to help us follow the journey of our breath, many of you guys have practiced and adopted certain practices that help you, such as the starfish breathing, the flower and the candle, or the simple act of counting out your breaths. Allow yourself to be really present, and as you breathe, pay attention to your body. Notice how your body sits. Notice how heavy you are as you allow gravity to pull yourself down onto the surface you are sitting on or laying on or standing on. Notice the parts of your body, the physical sensations. What strikes me right now personally are a few of the aches I have in my back, as if they were really tight. And I'm pointing my attention to those sensations, sitting with them, considering what those sensations may be telling me. And as I focus on them, without judgment, some of those sensations gradually dissipate and disappear. Then I challenge you and invite you to think about the feelings you have. Study where those feelings are coming from right now. Many of our feelings are judged and created by worries or excitements from the past, or things that we worry about that are bad or even good in the future. Those feelings that you notice are real at this moment, so pay attention to them. Sit with them, invite them in, don't push them away, and allow them to tell you what it's trying to tell you. Let me give you a few seconds to focus on yourself, to stop, to breathe, and to be focused at this present moment. You may begin. As I focus, my mind, sometimes it wanders. And as I described yesterday, it's like a kite. You just want to bring your mind back to what's happening right now. The sounds around you, the way the air moves, the scents and the smells, the way the floor holds you up. The different parts of your body, whether they're achy or if they feel good, your feelings. The mind wanders. Don't be angry when you notice it. Just be aware of it and bring it back to the anchor of your breath. In a moment, you'll hear a bell or a chime. Listen to it as it gets quieter and quieter. And when you can't hear it anymore, you may simply open your eyes, take in the world around you, and be appreciative of the here and now. Welcome to a new day right here at the fort where you are loved, where you are cared for, and where we want you to succeed. Now, whether you have a great day or not is ultimately your choice, not your neighbors, not your teacher, not your parents, not your guardians, not your principal, but your choice. So choose wisely, work at it, and enjoy the rewards. At this moment, please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'll step out of the frame. Please recite the pledge with me, and then we can return and I will share with you what the New Kindness Challenge is for today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Great job. Now, our friendly February challenge, kindness challenge for the day is this. Thank 3 people that you feel grateful for and tell them why. Being grateful is something that's actually proven to be healthy for you. So it brings about a level of peace and acceptance. So think about 3 people that you are thankful for. Even if you're thankful for just a little bit about them, tell them why and tell them thank you. It's really important to practice the art of gratitude and appreciation. Your teachers will be asking you about the challenge throughout the day, hopefully. I encourage you, kids, to ask your teachers, too, how they are meeting the challenge. Don't forget, it's a two-way street. It's not just teachers challenging you. You, as kids, are powerful, too. Your voices matter. Ask your teachers. Ask each other. Let's make this a really important conversation topic. How are we being kind? How are we being grateful for each other? And you know what? Speaking of gratitude, I want to thank a lot of you guys for noticing my haircut or the fact that I don't really have any hair. And actually, I wanted to tell you now, while I have you as an audience, I actually shaved my head because once upon a time I had a student who got really sick. And he was sick with something called cancer. And I was really grateful for his friendship. Yes, I was his teacher, but over time he and I developed a really good relationship. And one day he simply said, "Mr. Lin, you're not just my teacher, you're my friend." And anyways, this cancer thing really bothered me, and it really bothered the two of us. And over the next few years, we decided we were going to raise money. And once a year, we would shave our head because a lot of children with cancer, they have to take a medicine. It's essentially poison. It's supposed to poison the cancer, but I mean, think about it. You're taking medicine that's like poison, and it makes you lose your hair. So we raise money to give to researchers and scientists and doctors to find ways to beat cancer. And in the process of doing that, once a year, we shave our head. So speaking of gratitude, I am grateful for a friend like this student who has inspired me to continue this fight to find ways to beat cancer. So anyways, I just felt like I owed you guys a nice little explanation. I hope that you guys take it and think it's a good idea. Perhaps maybe next year you guys might want to participate. So anyways, with that and without further ado, let me kick you off into this wonderful Tuesday and say, let's have a great day.